Hello everyone, my name is Sashou and I will do a short course on stylized character bust creation. These series of workshops are under the MediaArtMorocco workshop series and masterclasses, and they are organized by the Arab Media Lab project, and I'm here to contribute to this project. In this video, we will discuss what we're about to work in the following videos. So it will serve as an introductory video for the videos to come. So I have ZBrush open here, and this is the main software that I will use to do the demonstration. And I also want to note that I will be using a tablet for the sculpting. This is my box, so you know which one I'm using. It's the Huion. Where is the model written? Yes, H610 Pro. Okay. So I'll just open a couple of projects so I can show you what I have done in the past and what we will do in the next videos. So I'm just looking for something to open here. Okay. Here's the last one I did. So this is a bust of a character called Ray, and I found the concept on this website. Just a second. So it is developed by Nest Strick Studios for a project called Legend of Fargus. And I'll just show you. That's her here. So that's the character, and I can show you how it looked in the end after I finished it. This is my ArtStation profile. You can find me here at ArtStation/Sashou, and you can see here the breakdown of the bust and the maps of the texturing process and everything. So that's something that we will do in the next video. We will find a concept and we will start working on it from scratch. We will start with a sphere and use the different tools that ZBrush offers to sculpt the head. I can show you maybe for this one some older files just so you have an idea how this was evolving. So this is the head that I created, more toward a realistic head. So my idea was to create a realistic one and then use stylized feature on that one afterwards. So from this, then we got something like this, where I explored different hairstyling possibilities with different brushes in ZBrush. Then something like this. Here I was still changing the hair. I wasn't happy with how it turned out, and some facial features. Then this one. So here you can see the low poly version of it, and then I just increased the subdivisions here so I can add more detail. And after that, looking at the final version, which is this one here. That's the one I showed you on my ArtStation profile. So usually I do all of the modeling and sculpting in ZBrush, but sometimes I use 3ds Max for blocking out objects, like let's say this bottle. I use 3ds Max because for me it's just easier. I'm used to working in 3ds Max for this, even though it's certainly possible to do it in ZBrush. So we will majorly stick with this software. And the brushes that we will use, that I most commonly use, are Damien Standard. This is Damien Standard. Creates this like pinched line, and that's mainly used for detailing places like this, the eyelids and the mouth. Then I use the move brush, of course. Clay and clay tubes, which basically builds sections of the object like this. The smooth brush to smooth them up. Trim Dynamic, which trims sections depending on the plane where you started clicking on the object, and it creates this effect. What else? The inflate. Use the inflate for the lips, so it, as the name suggests, it just inflates. Just inflates objects, inflates sections of the object. Pinch, which pinches all the polygons in the section where you use it and creates this effect, this pinched effect. And the standard. So there is a difference between the standard and the Damien Standard brush. The Damien Standard is more it's not as broad as the standard, so you can see the difference. This is the standard and this is the Damien Standard. So the standard is useful for, it's kind of like the clay tubes, but with a bigger fall off. So these are the brushes that we will mainly use. And what else can we say here? I can show you quickly a couple of other projects that I've been working on, and we'll call it a day for the intro. And then in the next video we will start with selecting a concept, and then starting with the creation of the model. So I wanted to show you one more here that I have. Let's see, I think it was this one. So this is another model that I worked on in the past. This is a full model, as you can see, the full body. Also stylized. That then turned out like this. And this is the concept from Johannes Helgeson. So yes, that's it for today, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.